Hello everyone, you're welcome to today's class. Today we'll be learning how to make a braided turban cap. All we need is our fiber, this is fiber, our material, stretchy material, tape rule and scissors. The first thing you're going to cut out from your material is your band. The band measurement is 24 inches by 4. 24 inches by 4. I'll be making a round shape braided turban cap. Then for the body of my cap, I also have 24 inches by 12. 24 inches by 12. So 24 inches is for the width of the cap. This is for the width of the cap. Then 12 inches is for the length of the cap. Then also for the band, I have 24 inches for the width, then 4 inches for the length. I've cut out the material 45 inches for the braided design I'll be using on the cap. I have 45 inches by inches for the length, then 5 inches for the width. So I have that in 3 places because I'll be braiding it. I have that in 3 places, and that's all we need. This is our let's get started. I told you I'm making a round shaped band. So this is the band. I fold my fabric into 2, so the right side will be facing me, then I'll sew it straight down. And having done that, can you see, I turn my band into 2, then I close it, I sew it down. So having done that, this is the body of my cap, this is the width, 24 inches. You lay it on the machine, then you put your band on it, then you join it together, you sew it, you join it together straight. I've attached the band to the body of my cap. Can you see it? So having done that, you fold your fabric into 2 to join it, to close it. So I fold it into 2, then I close this side, then I also close this side to the band. I've closed it. I've closed this side. I've closed straight. You take your thread and needle and make a running stitch. I've made the running stitch and I've turned it inside out. So this is how it looks, just like an inner cap. So this is how it looks. So we're going to set it aside. So this is what I'll be using for the braid I'll be using as a design on my cap. I told you this is 45 inches by the length and width. I folded my fabric into 2. The wrong side will be facing me. Then I sew it down. So after sewing it, I turned it inside out to get this. Can you see it? I took the fabric 45 inches by 5. I turned it 45 inches by length, then the width is 5 inches. I folded it into 2, the right and the wrong side facing. Then I took it to my sewing machine, then I sew it down to close it. Then I turned it inside out to bring out the right side. So I did that for the 3 my braid. So after doing that, I cut out my fiber. I cut out for my fiber. I cut out 31 inches by 4, 31 inches for the length and 4 inches for the width. So I cut it out. After cutting it out, I inserted it into the fabric. Can you see? I inserted it into the fabric. I inserted the 3 fiber, the 31 inches by 4. I inserted into the fabric. You note that this my fabric is 45 inches for the length, but the fiber is 31. So I have to put it. You see that the fiber did not get to the end of the material, so as to easily attach it to the body of my cap. Can you see it? Make sure that the fiber chin this. Can you see it? So this is the 3 now. So I want to form my braid. You are going to pick the 3 fabric, you place it on each other like this. 1, 2, 3. You place it on each other. Then you sew it down. You take it to your machine. You sew the 3 together at the edge. So you see I've joined it together. So now we want to form our braid. You put it on your sewing machine. So clip it like this. Can you see? Then you start making the braid as if you are making hair. You plait it. You bring the one by the left. Then you bring the one by the right. You start making the braid as if you are making hair. Till you get to the end of the fabric. Can you see it? I've made my braid. Then you remove it from the sewing machine. Then you stitch the other side as well. You stitch it to avoid losing. So once you are done, you trim off the excess. So this is what we have. So we'll be tacking it here. So you measure. Now to close both ends of the braid, you cut out 10 inches. You cut out 10 inches, 10 inches by 5. You sew this edge. Each edge you pipe it. You pipe the 4 edges. So this is what we'll be using to join the braided part. You can see that I've piped it round in the 4 corners. So you place the braided part on each other like this. You know, after braiding it, you have braiding it. I have 30 inches. Can you see 30 inches? So you place it on each other like this. Then you use this to wrap it. Can you see? Use it to wrap it, to stitch it. Stitch it. So you can see I've closed this here. So this is my braid. This is my cap. So first thing, you put on the cap. So you put the braided part on it. Show me video. So you can decide to put on only this braided part if you wish. I decide to put on this. I can try to put on this one as well. So work is done. Thank you.